Everybody gets confused on meals. What are 50% meals? What are 100% meals? And what are meals that we can actually take per diem? So to break it down for you, every meal that you have with a business acquaintance, or it could be a prospect, it could be a client, that you're having a conversation about your business, either attempting to earn more income, or you're talking to them about what's going on in the business, or strategizing possibly, then you can write off 50% of your meal. Now, you don't have to pay for the other person for you to write that off. You can just write off 50% of your meal if you're having a business meal. So you're talking about business, either before, during, and after, or after. Now, on top of that, you have 100% meals. So what are they? That means if I have an event at my home, or I have an event at my office, or I have an event at a facility, and I either include training or I include some sort of presentation to talk about my business, then that could be 100% of the meal can actually be written off. So 100% of that meal could be written off. And then on top of that, if I travel more than 150 miles from home, or if you travel more than 150 miles from home, you can write off $55 a day in per diem. So you don't necessarily have to keep track of your receipts on that travel. You just need to keep track of the travel time and make sure if I left on Friday, so I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe come back on Monday, you can write off $55 a day. Now, some added bonuses for you is that if you go out to eat with a spouse and happen to bring a prospect and they bring their spouse, you can write off 50% of yours and your spouse's meal. The same thing goes for your children. So the intent is if they bring their kids and their spouse, you bring your kids and your spouse, the intent is that they are having a good time together, they're working together, and then you actually can have your business meeting. So it's 50% of the whole entire crew. So you can bring them all, including my 6 kids. So I tend to like to do that and bring my kids with me, bring my husband with me, so we can go out to eat and we can have fun, we can have a business deal at the same time. Now, on top of that, if you hire your spouse or you hire your kids to work for you and you happen to go out of town on maybe a continuing education event, or you happen to go out of town to, like I have speaking events that I go to. So I can take them with me, and everything that we do as a tax deduction, including their travel, including their meals, including the Uber drives, the hotels, all of that can be a tax deduction. You just have to understand that you have to hire your kids, they have to work for you, and then on top of that, you can write off their personal growth and development or their continuing education. You can also write off their travel, and you can write off their per diem as well. So it's a huge benefit to have access to a meal deduction.